here's an example then maybe of the acceptance and congruence. Austin, getting ready to go to school.
Yep.
Jonathan will most likely, unless the Lord chooses to intervene, attend college. So I have to accept that, and that's grievous because a mother looks forward to their child growing into the best that they can be, and college isn't going to be the best thing for John. But for Austin, that's his direction.
Sure.
So in accepting, we're working through, Austin, it's going to be great for the first time in your life. You will not have a younger brother walking into your room in the middle of the night, waking you up, or asking for a sleepover because he just wants to have someone around him. We're learning to accept that. And that's freeing for Austin. And with Ashley getting married. Jonathan most likely will not be married. I cry at weddings after usually. Because I realize that's not part of the joy that he'll experience in life. But I want to be fully joyful for her. Is that kind of what you're talking about with this?
Absolutely. I think acceptance in the parlance that we're talking about, it has a sort of a pop psychology term, accurate as it is. But I think what we're talking about is really the embodiment of that scripture of, we make plans, but God guides our steps. And I think that's the maturing, is this recognition. It's not of acceptance of my expectation, and we fail to realize how deeply some of those scaffoldings of our expectations are constructed, and that's the crushing. It breaks down those scaffolds, and God reaching down into us and saying, will you now accept my plans? For my plans are far better than yours. And so that's what I think you're talking about, is trusting that we are to make plans. That's good and right, and God gave us a mind to make those things, but at some point, Chuck, you use Corrie ten Boom's wonderful saying that we don't want to hold anything too tightly because it just hurts when God has to pry our hands off that. And I think that's what I'm talking about, this acceptance of that.
You know what is interesting in all of our conversation today and through this whole time? We haven't once used the word easy. We sit here with these platitudes almost thinking, it's great that you handle this, or you can't fix, or you accept the fact that your son is autistic, and you're going to say goodbye to your daughter, and you're going to have an empty nest.
I've cried more lately than I've cried in months.
But you know what?
It's hard.
That isn't easy. This isn't. Accepting, as it was with Pete, wasn't easy.
No, it's not.
Accepting the truth as it relates to people in my own life isn't easy, but it's best. It's good for us.
Anything that's...
And I've learned that what is hard is usually better
absolutely.
than what is easy.
Absolutely right.
Honestly, getting through school is hard. Boy, is it great. Facing the truth of something is difficult, not easy. But in the long run, you've got the truth. This young man we keep referring to, I said to him, what's the difference now? He said, well, two things especially. Number one, I don't hide. And number two, I don't lie. I've spent my life hiding from you and our family and all, who I really am. And second, finding another way to lie. Even a partial truth. Saying, oh, I'm okay. Meaning, well, I don't have some dread disease. And I've got pretty good health in the future, and I'm young. But I'm not doing well. So I've learned to say, today's not a good day. That's not a lie. And I think there's a lot to say for the fact we're not looking for a life that's easy, because it isn't. And if I might add, a life that's always happy. God isn't in the business of making us happy 24/7. He's in the business of making us like his son.
Well, that's a beautiful Reinhold Niebuhr's prayer. The Serenity Prayer talks about hardship being a pathway to peace. I may be reasonably happy in this world, so I'm eternally grateful in the next at that point.
Right.
And easy is that's a great point, Chuck. It's not easy.
It's not.
And it's
we just need to set the record straight.
Absolutely right.
Lest anyone watching think, boy, when I get to where they are, I'm going to find it easy. No, you're going to find another challenge. You're going to find life as another adjustment. And you know, it's okay.
And thank you for saying that, because
It's okay.
I will walk out of here today and I will do something, say something stupid to my wife or silly to the
Course,
council.
of course.
And so I'm really glad that
Welcome to the real world.
yeah, because it would be tragic if we sat here as if, again, these accurate but yet seemingly simple statements are just sort of tossed out like popcorn, and realize that this is the day that I've got to try and do it better.
Isn't it great that the one who knows us the best loves us the most?
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You know,
Thank goodness for that.
last night,
Loves us the most.
last night we were talking, I'm maybe incorrect in this, but the Bible, of course, is not put together chronologically, but in sections. And I recently learned Job was probably the first book written.
Very well have been. May well have been.
And so I said to the kids, should we not take a clue about the Christian life?
Sure.
Very good.
If it starts there, then there's hope at the end with the resurrection.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it sure didn't start easy.
No.
No, and when it's hope at the end, Job gets twice as many kids.
I don't know if that's hope.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the kind of ending any one of us would
Well
want.
said.